Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. After the elections in Imo State have come and gone, Uzodinma declared the winner. Labour Party have stormed the INEC office in Imo State, and this is exactly what is happening as protests hit Imo State. Well, before we go to the newspaper, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you say bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, tension escalated at the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC headquarters in Owerri, Imo State, as supporters of the Labour Party LP stormed the premises of the alleged denial of access to crucial documents related to the November 11 governorship polls. The members, who sang solidarity songs, displayed placards with various inscriptions such as INEC is supposed to be unbiased, INEC, justice delayed is justice denied, INEC, release CTCs that certified true copies, INEC should be independent, and so on and so forth. Now, Senator Achonu, the Labour Party candidate in the election, claimed that INEC had not provided certified true copies of the election materials, prompting the party's supporters to protest. Now, the Labour Party chairman, Callistus Ihiejiagwa, led the demonstration, expressing deep dissatisfaction with INEC's conduct. Now, during the protest, Ihiejiagwa, speaking from a wheelchair, voiced frustration, citing a 9-day wait for the mandated document. He highlighted an incident where he was assaulted during the collation of election results by individuals linked to the All Progressive Congress APC. His words, and I quote, "The first time I came here was on the evening of November 11th. I was hale and hearty, strong, and I came with my 2 legs. But I was beaten mercilessly, and thrown outside from inside the collation room, right in the presence of the State Commissioner of Police, 2 Federal Commissioners of INEC, the Resident Electoral Commissioner, Professor Silva Ago, heads of security chiefs of the state, by thugs brought in by a top aide of Governor Uzodinma because I had demanded that the right thing should be done. Today, I am here again in a wheelchair, raising from the severe assault by the APC thugs on the evening of November 11, which had affected my spinal cord, demanding from INEC to give us the certified true copies of the fake result they used in declaring Senator Hope Uzodinma, and they have refused 9 days after the election. The national chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, that's INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, the Federal Commission representing the Southeast, Ken Ukaogo, and the State Resident Electoral Commissioner, Professor Silva Ago, have refused to release the CTC after 9 days. They mocked Labour Party inside the collation hall that we should go to court. The returning officer, Professor Abayomi Fasina, had bluntly told us to go to court. We have applied for the CTC so that we can go to court, but the INEC is delaying, which is very deliberate, just to frustrate us. We have come here this afternoon so that the entire world will hear our voice, that INEC is frustrating us, using technical reasons, that the delay is actually from one office or the other. Ben Okpara Emanuela, a representative of INEC, acknowledged Labour Party's application for the document, assuring the protester that efforts will be underway to gather the materials and provide the cost for their release. Almost about the same thing that happened. This is the same man that was, if you have checked the viral video that went viral the day in November 11, the day of collation in the collation center, that young man that they beat to stupor in the presence of everybody, where they jacked him out of the collation center in Imo State. That's the same young man that led the protest this time around on the wheelchair, and is already complaining that his spinal cord is bad. And is asking for one thing, that INEC should release the CTC after all they told them to go to court. My colleague is at the house. What's your take on this drama? Haba.
Well, this was expected, but the only situation in our hands right now is that INEC, unfortunately, is not an independent commission. They are actually an annex of APC. And unfortunately, they are even above the court, the judiciary. Well, someone may begin to wonder why I'm saying that like that. Throughout all the sittings and the errors clearly spelled out by complainants to the judiciary, they have not given 1% punitive measure to INEC. They will say something like, for example, that this document was not transparent, or possibly that INEC uploaded the picture of someone which was like a replacement for the result. Throughout the court sitting, court did not bother to say, INEC, why would you people do such a thing? For being negligent, for showing negligence in the discharge of your duty, we are going to deal with you people like this, like this, like this. These are the things you have to go through. For one day, they didn't do that. So, going there to seek for CTC, certified true copy, for me is a waste of time. Because if pressure is much on them, possibly Yakubu, as they did in the other one, will just tell them to print, picture of somebody and give to them. And there is nothing, the court wouldn't even bother to consider. They said, well, because of issues, they won't do anything.
Achonu should even be careful. They should not give him final.
Do you understand? The little money he has, he should invest it on the people of Imo State and also in his business. He should leave the issue of election. Unfortunately, you heard what this guy said today, or I think a day ago. Obasanjo just said that democracy is not possible in Nigeria. And man, it's really true. All the things that have happened thus far, you can't see government of the people, for the people, and by the people. You can't see it. So, candid advice for them, moving around the street, your boss, your leader had done worse than that. He was doing his own, there was no protest, but he went as far as, getting true certificate, true copy. None of that was referred to by both the appellate court, that's both the tribunal, the appeal court, even the Supreme Court. Instead, they turned back and they were blaming the people over the negligence of INEC. So, for me, it's nothing until when we will wake up, the day we will possibly decide to say, no, this nonsense must not continue. That election, as far as I'm concerned, has finished, whether we like it or not. Look at what happened some few days ago. NNPP was dropped, given to APC. That's in Kano State. Plateau State, it happened same. But today, which was the turn of Benue State, what happened?
They reaffirmed
him
as an APC man.
You understand? And he had promised that he's going after PDP to ensure that all the loot of the state from PDP, he recovers it all. So you can imagine. So the issue of running around the street and making noise and all of that, my brother, it will not yield any results. Look at what happened to this person, the NLC chairman, which was traceable to that same Imo State government. Was there any apology? Haven't they started work? Who is to be blamed, or who is talking right now? Even the government didn't deem it necessary and say, this thing that you have done is true, is totally in violation of the human right of this man. We need an immediate response to this thing. Nobody did anything. So, all this issue of saying one certified true copy, you want to go to court, please don't waste your money. There are a lot of poor people on the streets that you can help. Push that money into that distance so that it can be registered in heaven for you as good works. But to say, let's protest and all of that, as far as we are concerned in Nigeria, there is nothing they will do about it. ABC is the boss. Simple.
I guess let's go wrap it up. Let's hope that if it's true, the same process that Peter Obi did, Achonu, you shouldn't be expecting anything different. But if there's another way you want to use to get back your mandate, then by all means, let Nigerians know. Let's go wrap it up. Let's wait till I come to show us a take.